Many people visit places associated with creative works that they know, such as novels, paintings, or poems. Such visitors use what they have learned or imagined in order to help them understand the sites more deeply. They can also apply what they previously learned from their visits to their interpretations of those creative works. This process of interpretation, and the results that follow, can give people pleasure through the creative use of their imagination, their improved understandings of the works, and their satisfaction in becoming absorbed in the works or the atmosphere of the places. This makes their visits more valuable. For people who enjoy historical novels, it can be rewarding to visit one of the sites that they have read about. This is true even if the place appears to be only an open space. The knowledge they have of the area enables them to bring the scene back to life. They can picture how the people lived there, or imagine how historical events took place at that location. When visitors use their minds to transform such desolate scenes into rich and full visions, they are engaging in a pleasurable and creative process. At the same time, they gain better understandings of what they have read. Many people visit places because of the descriptions of their natural beauty in books or poetry. Some places in Japan are popular because of the famous poets who stood there, gazed upon the scenes from the spots on which we can still stand today, and recorded their feelings in poetry. The Lake District in England is famous for a similar reason. Poets praised its natural beauty. Reading the poems, people can imagine those scenes. Visiting such locations helps them understand the feelings of the poets more closely, which deepens their understandings of the poems. Some people enjoy visiting places where their favorite characters in books lived and had adventures. For example, in London, there is a residence labeled as the home of the fictional detective, Sherlock Holmes. At the time the stories about him were written, there was no such residence. But, due to his popularity, the city later assigned the address from the books to a building that matched the description in the stories. By placing themselves directly where the stories took place, visitors are influenced by those surroundings, and that alters their interpretations of what they have read. They can throw themselves more deeply into the stories and get more enjoyment from them. Visits to the homes or studios where famous authors or artists lived can provide insights into their works, even if those places aren't obvious in their creations. For example, visiting the childhood home of a well-known writer can reveal where the inspiration for stories or characters came from. Stepping into an artist's studio can offer visitors opportunities to experience the same environment and look at the same things as the artist did. This can make people feel closer to the works of art and appreciate them more deeply. Visits to actual places related to creative works provide visitors with new insights which aid their comprehension of the places and of the works themselves. Sometimes, people can apply their interpretations of the works during their visits and enrich their understandings of the places. At other times, by viewing the sites, people can come to different and deeper understandings of the artistic works. These experiences are of great value to the visitors. The interactions between actual places and the images from creative works increase people's appreciation of both.